MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Yu Darvish gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Tyrone Taylor is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in third place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Drilled down the line.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Digging in, Christian Yelich. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
If you want to win the Triple Crown, you have to drive in a lot of runs, and this guy's done that. He's driven in several in the last 10 games.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Head-to-head numbers with Yu Darvish. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. One out, nobody on. One and 2 for Christian Yelich. Darvish has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. The 1-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. Contreras will wait on it. And that's out number 2. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's hit 6 home runs in his last 10 games, and he's taking the league by storm right now. He's punishing every mistake he sees, and we'll see if he can lose another ball over the wall again today.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
2 balls and a strike to Braun. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
So here's Avisail Garcia. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Eric Lauer will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Down the first baseline. Rizzo doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
At the plate, David Bodie. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, a dozen home runs, and an even 40 RBIs. The 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Yeah, Matty, what I want you to focus on is the fact that this team does not like to run. Very station to station. It's going to take a couple of hits to score runs with this offense. They swing the bats well, but they don't put any pressure on the defense as far as base running.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I got to count 1 and 2.
On he pops it up. Here comes Yelich, but he's not going to get to it in time. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. Still no score. Now to the plate, Austin Nola. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Austin Nola.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. At the plate, Nico Goodrum. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And he lays off again, ball 3. Set. Here's the 3-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Fouled off. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's set and the pitch. Holt, a native Texan. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. This pitch is popped up. Bodie is there for it. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the young catcher Wilson Contreras, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
0-1 pitch on its way. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. And as we take a look there at the team leaderboard, you can see he ranks 3rd best on this Chicago ball club. So here's Albert Almora next, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. From the stretch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh, that pitch is out.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Contreras stands at second with no outs. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's focus our attention on super utility man Brock Holt. Have glove will travel. He packs them all, this guy, and he plays them all above adequately. From third base, second, both outfield spots, and creates havoc on the base pass. This guy is a manager's dream.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 8 home runs, and 36 RBIs. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Kipnis, or Kip for short. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Rolled slowly to first. He's right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting in, the right fielder,
Stepping into the box, Steven Souza, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bottom of the second here with no score. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The 0-2.
Inside, ball one.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
From the stretch, the 1-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Two and two. Here it is.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Cubs strand one. Will move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's a ball.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he misses. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets to barrel the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
So here now's the pitcher, Eric Lauer, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Bryant is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Coming to the plate now, Tyrone Taylor, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Center fielder going back into the bleachers and gone. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Lined into right, a base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box now, Ryan Braun. 4-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The 1-0.
Hey!
Still only one out in the inning.
Hey!
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. And that'll be a base hit for Braun. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit to batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
So here is Avisail Garcia. 0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Austin Nola, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he falls behind 0-2. high in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Almora.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We play 2.5. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
To the plate now, David Bodie. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping up now, Nico Goodrum, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Fouled away. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Goodrum brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to, because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. So stepping in, Brock Holt. Here's the first pitch to him.
Outside, that's a ball.
Now the 1-0.
Hey.
Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The bat, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First pitch coming, here it is. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Contreras has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So striding in, Chris Bryant.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that'll hit off the ivy out there. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Ready with the 0-2.
Count is 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. is put in play to the right side of the infield, and that's the first out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Two and two to the Cubs catcher.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
One out and a runner on third. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Stepping in, Albert Almora. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Men on third with two down. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, Dero. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Into the box, Jason Kipnis, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Brewers are out in front 2-1. Now at the plate, Eric Lauer. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Eric Lauer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tyrone Taylor. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. First offering on its way. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
In is Christian Yelich, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Souza going back. Gone! It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich, and that's home run number 48 on the year, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
The first baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
In now, Ryan Braun, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's ball.
3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his 3rd hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
So now to the plate, Avisail Garcia, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. High in the air into shallow left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 3-1 Milwaukee. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The right fielder, Steven Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. Around second, he's on his way to third. And a fine start to the inning for the Cubbies. It's a leadoff triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Javier Baez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Javier Baez.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And it's 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Rizzo hits a little over the 270 mark. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First offering on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Brewers lead this one 3-2. Jarrell Cotton takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 45, Jarrell.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to hit is the catcher, Austin Nova. First pitch on its way.
0-1. Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. And he misses again, ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. Taken, strike 2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him. And it gives the Brewers a 4-2 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. No outs, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Line drive to center field. Almora's got it, and there is one away.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Ready once again, Brock Holt. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Line to the right side. Souza is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. On to the bottom of the 6th, and Milwaukee's taking a 4-2 lead. Into the box, Chris Bryant. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs' half of the sixth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Back outside.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
And in a two-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Taylor will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson.
So a runner at first now with one away. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. He's set and the pitch. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. We're in the sixth inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Albert Almora waits on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Waits, now the pitch, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Jeremy Jeffress makes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 25. Jeremy Jeffress.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jeffress, a 32-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. The 0-1 delivery. Popped him up. Braun has room in foul territory. 2 down.
Now back, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. From the stretch.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And it's fouled away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Ronnie Rodriguez is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Ronnie Rodriguez.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 23 driven in. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In there, 2-2. Fouled away. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that's down into left center for a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Tyrone Taylor will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball one.
Lays off 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. Now the 2-0 home.
3-0.
Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Rodriguez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And now it's a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Rowan Wick is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jason Hayward is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. At the plate, Ryan Braun, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Two-0 count, the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Next for Milwaukee, Avisail Garcia, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-2 with the bases loaded. Right side hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 6-2.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
Austin Nova will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run is scored. The relay. Throw to second, and he's out. But on the play, 2 runs come across to score.
Now batting, the second baseman, Brock Holt.
At the plate now, Brock Holt. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Driven nicely into the gap. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
John Lester comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 34, John Lester.
To the plate now, Orlando Arcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Lays off, 2-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza's after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Brewers 9 and the Cubs 2. Jerry Blevins gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Steven Souza.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here's the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Blevins has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Full count now. 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Now the 3-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now back, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, shortstop, David Bodie.
So now to the plate, David Bodie. Ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Grounded to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Ben Gamble is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 16, Ben Gamble.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch.
Aye. Down to 3-1. Aye.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Tyrone Taylor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. There's one. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you can definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. Here comes the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying into the basket, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Souza is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Brewers 10 and the Cubs 2. Anthony Swarzak is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41, Anthony Swarzak.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder Kyle Schwarber.
The left fielder, Kyle
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. Two balls, one strike.
Fouled off. Chopper down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Victor Caratini is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Victor Caratini.
And it's fouled away. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. And he lays off for ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Left side, but well foul. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap, but it's off his glove. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And the throw in gets away from him. And not in time as the run scores. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Standing in now, Jason Kipnis. And he takes ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Steven Souza.
Digging in to try it again,
Jr.
Steven Souza, runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him on the way. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. That evens it up 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We've played 8 full. It's the Brewers 10 and the Cubbies 3. Brad Wick enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 38.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Avisail Garcia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Lifted down the line in left, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Into the box now, Austin Nola, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, third baseman, Nico Goodrum.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Nico Goodrum. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
comes set, and the 0-1. Hit out toward second. Kipnis has it. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. Milwaukee leads it 10-3. Devin Williams, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Devin Williams.
Here's Jason Hayward now, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The 3-1. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Yelich. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. He singled his last time up. Now here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, David Bodie.
Cubs are down to their final out now, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Milwaukee posted 15 total hits in the ball game. Eric Lauer wins his 3rd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 10 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. In the National League Central, the Brewers went deep 4 times as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 10-3. Nick Senzel was locked in at the plate with 4 knocks as the Reds pushed past the Rays 5-4. The Pirates knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 6-2. Juan Soto plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, helping the Nats down the Braves 7-2. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. The Marlins combined for 10 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-3. Merrill Kelly got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10 as the Diamondbacks got the victory against the Dodgers 5-1. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. The Colorado Rockies had 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-4. The Phillies combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 1-0. The Jays only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Orioles 6-1. Jay Happ got the win, number 7 thus far, leading the Yanks to a win over the rival Red Sox 4-3. The Cleveland Indians held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 3-0. Jesse Hahn collected his 5th win in relief, leading the Royals to the win over the Tigers 6-5. Jose Altuve had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Astros bested the Twins 9-7. He is currently riding a 12-game hitting streak. Justin Upton drove in 4 as the Angels got the win against the Mariners 4-0. He has now hit safely in 11 straight games. Jose Leclerc got his 2nd W of the season as Texas got the victory over Oakland 3-2. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.